Hi, welcome to the Buffalo Maritime Center. We're located at 901 Furman Boulevard in Buffalo. We're right at the outer harbor. And what we do down here basically is we do restoration work on boats that are historic to the Great Lakes and Western New York. Today we have Lou Markle in our shop. Lou is a renowned canoe builder, and we are currently offering a class and conducting the class on how to build the canoe mold. That is in process right now. In a couple of weeks, we'll actually be building the canoe on that mold. But for now, let's take a walk into the shop and see Lou Markle building the mold.
And what we're building here today is a mold so that we can build a new wood canvas canoe. In order to do that, you have to build a mold like this, which fixes the size and the shape of the canoe, and then all of the cedar parts that form the skeleton of the new canoe are steamed and bent over this form. The ribs of the canoe will go right over these metal bands that we're now in the process of putting on the form, and then very thin planking will be put longitudinally and all tied together. And at some point, when the structure is pretty well defined, it's released from the form, and you literally pick the canoe shell off of the form, turn it over, and there it is, the outline of a canoe. At that point, you put the form away and then work on just finishing the canoe. All right, let's...
You good? Good here? You good, Lou?
Yeah, close enough. So we'll just get her set there. You got a red... Basically, you have to think ahead that if you make a mold that is flawed, every canoe that comes off of this mold will mirror that flaw. And if you make if you make a mold that is warped to the right, you're going to make a canoe that is warped to the right. You won't have any choice. So we spend a lot of time and effort making sure the mold is as perfect as it can be, as straight, fair, so that every canoe that comes off of it is in turn true to what it should be. So we hold it nice and tight to the form, work our way down. Okay, this is a traditional wood canvas canoe. It was built on a mold very much like the one that we're building in the workshop today. If you can look on the inside, you can get the sense of just how the mold was used to build this canoe. The mold, if you could set this, if you had the mold from this canoe, it would fit right inside of here right now, and the steel bands on the mold would line up exactly where each one of these ribs goes. And these ribs, when the canoe was built, were steamed. They were flat to begin with. They were steamed and bent over the mold right on those steel bands, affixed here to the inwales, and began to define the skeleton of the canoe. Good. See how nice and smooth that is against the wood? Tight. What we're doing here is we're keeping alive the tradition and the heritage of the wooden canoe. If you get one that's broken, you can literally take it apart and replace the broken or damaged pieces, replace them, put it back together, and it's as good as new. Not too many things today are like that.